Hello YouTube. Here we are, just like a week later. Oh, let me shut the door. It's just a video update on what is going on with this tank and with the progress of the new tank build. Yeah, it's a bit echoey. We're in the middle of the move now. We moved out quite a bit of stuff already. So this tank, I've actually sold it already. It's dropping it off tomorrow at the coral frag swap that we have for New Hampshire frag swap, right after church. Then the hammer's already, or I believe the hammer's, yeah, the hammer is spoken for. The tank is spoken for. The only thing that I'm going to be keeping from this tank for the new tank is the Coralia 400 and the heater. Everything else is going to be going. Live rock is still up for sale. All the corals are up for sale. The fish are up for sale. All the links will be in the description below to an HFrag swap form where I'm posting it. Whatever does not sell at the frag swap tomorrow will be going with us to the Connecticut Coral Frag Farmers Market. So if you are seeing this and you are going to be going to that, keep a lookout for anything that may be remaining. The corals are responding a little bit better now after a couple more water changes, larger ones. But like I said, everything is sold and spoken or will be spoken for tomorrow. And if not, it's going to the Connecticut Coral Frag Farmers Market, which is March 8th. And I do have that day off. So, I will be there. What else? Okay, so, yeah, all this stuff is being sold. But the new tank build is going to be a 20 high. The lighting, I have decided to go with the AliExpress full spectrum dimmable LEDs. The only reason I chose those ones over all the other ones is my fish budget kind of got tapped into this past week, between needing brand new tires for the car, which was over $400, and then purchase some health insurance for me and the wife because of the new Obamacare stuff. So that's effective March 1st, as long as it gets to them in time. We mailed it out a couple days ago, so we shouldn't have a problem. But full health coverage, no worries there, all good news. But as you can see, the hammer is very happy, but that is spoken for, that has sold. The candy cane, that is 6 heads, or just about, maybe 7 now. Well, it looks like 7. You can see 4 in the top part, and then 3 down here. Let's see if I can get this closer. Yeah, sorry for the dirty glass. The Micro Musa right there, the green one, it's a little mad because I just cleaned the front of the glass. Sorry. The front of the glass as best as I could. Sorry, tripod. Okay. The toadstool, the base of it's not looking so great, but it is starting to get polyp extension again. And that Lord of the Rings Zoe, or Armor of God Zoe, that's right under it, is doing fairly well. The Zoe that was right there has melted away in the last couple of days. So, yeah. That was a good looking Zoe too. The golden pink Bally's up there are faded out a lot. This purple Digi, it's starting to necrose on the bottom, and it's all still bleached out, and that tip there's died. Over here, the green star polyps, they're a little mad because I cleaned the glass, but they're still hanging in there. And then in the back, I have some green button polyps. Those are just hanging in there, doing their thing. I have some other random Zoas down there that we think are army green. But, of course, the lighting right now in the tank is dying, and the person who spoke for it is Tiny Giant, who originally got the lights. So he's just going to use them to replace them until he gets his new AliExpress light fixtures for his 50-gallon or 55 in wall. Some other sad news with him, but keeping prayers out for him for his situation, unfortunately. And here's some sort of soft encrusting coral that's just like the green star bulb, but just pink and wavy. Goes good in the current. And I don't know if you can see on the camera, there's a mushroom back there in that little crevice. But, yep. So this is where the tank's at, what the status is up to date. Again, the 20-gallon high tank build is now pushed back another month. I was going to wait a month after we move to try to just get everything situated, everything established, so I can really determine where the tank will be going in a proper area. And also to give me time to build up my fish fund again. With that tank, I'm going to be purchasing the Javo WP10 wave maker for like 80 bucks or so. In all aspects, that's actually one of the best deals you can get for a controller, for like controller and pump. I know a lot of people out there who are thinking of a tight tank budget to get a Coralia Evo of any kind and then get the Smart Wave maker. But in total aspect of that, you're spending $40 or so, $30-$40 on just the pump, and then you're spending $60 to $70 on the controller at another time. And at the moment you're like, yeah, I'm saving money, but if you just wait a couple extra weeks or so, you can get the Javo WP10 for just a couple of bucks more, and it has a lot more range and controllability like a MP10 or Ecotech pump there. With the new 20-gallon high, I don't know what type of filtration I'll be running on it. Post in the description below, or post in the comments below, what you think I should do. If I should have a hang on the back filter, like a typical freshwater tank, and then modify it into like a sump refugium almost, where I can grow macroalgae, have some live rock back there, as just to add some additional water circulation throughout the tank. I don't believe I will have the space or the budget or the allowance of building it with a sump underneath, or even like a hang on the back sump. If I can figure out a way to build it in, I certainly will. Leave it in the comments below. Please communicate. I got quite a few likes on the last video. Thank you very much. Wesley Forbes is so far the only one who has commented, and unfortunately I can't go with the Radeon, or the ones that he has out there, the Reef Radiance, there we go, because my budget has significantly dropped lately. But I'm still going to be doing the tank build in 2 months and giving you updates here and there on different purchases for the tank. I'll be picking the tank up later this week. It's like a 30 to 50% off sale at Aquatic Creations, which is pretty much the only fish store that I'm going to be purchasing stuff from, unless it's through frag swaps. So, and I will be making a video tomorrow at the frag swap, and I still have to edit the last swap video, so those videos are out to come. I will be doing a multi-series video on the Connecticut Coral Frag Farmers Market, so definitely keep an eye out for that. I'll be meeting up with the main host of it, having an interview with him, doing a couple interviews with some of the people down there. I'm going to try to get an interview with Jason Fox, Pacific East Aquaculture, which is based out of Maryland, same as Jason Fox, and a few other people. Another one from NY or New York Exotics or something, New York Aquariums or something like that down there that go to it every year. I've purchased corals from them. I'll also be doing an interview with Chris, or Tiny Giant, as he's down there in Hammer. They're both going down to sell, so Chris is probably going to be selling some of this stuff for me down there, or I'll donate it to him to sell for the frag swap or this and that. So just keep an eye out for future videos on that stuff. Here's where the tank's at, and if you are interested in something in this tank that you see, everything in here is gonna be, live rock is like $2 a pound. I have like 10-15 pounds in here. The gravel, well, I'll probably just donate for free or whatnot. See what people say tomorrow at the swap. All corals are $15 and less, so it's gonna go fast if it doesn't go at the swap. So yeah, just leave in the comments below if you're going to there. You might see me walking around with my GoPro, maybe my wife, doing the interviews with the different people. So just stop in, say hi. Let me know your username, and I will post a thank you and greeting and this and that for you. Alright? Until next time, happy reefing.